Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again, and you're on the mic. So today is Tuesday again, folks. So this is the day that I do the anime convention preview to give you guys an idea of who's going to be where on the convention scene this weekend from Thursday the 19th to the 22nd, Sunday the 22nd. And we start off, of course, in St. Augustine, Florida, at the World Golf Village Renaissance St. Augustine Resort at Ancient City Con 2019, where Lauren Landa will be in attendance. She's, of course, the voice of Sailor Neptune of Viz Media fame. So if you guys want to go say hi to her, she'll be there in St. Augustine. For those of you in the St. Augustine area, head over to the World Golf Village Renaissance St. Augustine Resort for Ancient City Comic Con. Then the next one we come to, for those of you in Abilene, Texas, Anime Sekai 2019 will be at the Abilene Convention Center. Paul St. Peter, the voice of the Ninetales Fox and in Naruto, and Yami from Bleach will be there. You guys might want to go say hi to him. I've met the man. He's a pretty cool guy. He's a pretty nice man. So you guys might want to go say hi to him and show him your support. So anyways, moving on. Okay, so here's one where I'm going to have some things to say here. So let me see now. The Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center in San Antonio, Texas will once again be home to a convention, to the comic convention, Big Texas Comic Con. Among those being there, will include Justin Cook, Miley Flanagan, Todd Haberkorn, David Matranga, Monica Rial, and Chris Sabat. As everybody knows, I think y'all know the Funimation names there. And Miley Flanagan, of course, the voice of Naruto. Let me say this. And there's a reason. Now, normally, the Kick Vic voice actors I wouldn't mention. But there's a specific reason why I decided to mention Monica and Chris here. And I'm going to also repeat this a little later on when I talk about Incredible Con as well. The fans are the conventions are for the fans. They're for you guys. Your sole purpose in going to convention is to have fun and meet your favorite voice actors. Okay? Yes, Chris and Monica are going to be there. Justin's going to be there. Now, Justin hasn't said anything, so I don't know if he's kicked Vic. I don't know if I stand with Vic, but I'm sure a lot of you are going to want to know. But it's best to leave these people, unless you really like their work and you want to support them, that's fine. But if your intent towards these individuals is to confront them about the Vic situation, just don't. It's not worth your time. There are other people there who deserve your attention, just as much. Miley Flanagan, the voice of Naruto from the Naruto Shippuden. Todd Haberkorn is going to be there. Natsu Dragneel of Fairy Tail. Hikaru Hitachi from Ouran High School Host Coach, Shikadai Nara in Boruto Naruto Next Generation. And David Matranga as well, who's the voice of Todoroki from My Hero Academia. So, go to the con to have fun. Say hi to, these people. If you want to go hang out with Justin and Monica and Chris, that's fine. As if you support their work. But if you don't want to support them, you don't have to associate with them. Just stay away from them. Okay? I'm including Justin in this only because of the fact, as the head of production at Funimation, he may or may not be involved in the whole Vic situation. We've heard a number of stories where even Nick has acknowledged that Justin was said to be a good friend of Vic, but yet he hasn't come out and said anything. Now, mind you, Justin's not on social media, which I think to his credit is a good thing. Getting caught up in all this drama. I think everybody knows about the situation with Monica and Chris. So just stay away from them. The best way to actually get back at Monica and Chris for what they've pulled these last few months is to go hang out with Todd. Go give Todd, go give David, go give Miley the love and support that they would be getting, or that they so desperately crave. Go give Todd and Miley and David the attention. Don't even bother with Monica or Chris. It's not really worth it. Cons are meant for fans to have fun. So anyways, I'm going to try to move on now here. So the next one then, I want to get to Cincinnati, Ohio is where we head to next. For those of you in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, if you head over to the Duke Energy Convention Center this weekend, the 20th to the 22nd, Cincinnati Comic Expo 2019 will be going on there, and among some of the guests there include Colleen Clinkenbeard, the voice of Monkey D. Luffy in One Piece, as well as Urza Scarlet in Fairy Tail, Riza Hawkeye in Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, let's see. And for those of you who are going there, and if you see Colleen, I really hope you guys will give her love and support. And I will say this again later as well. Not everybody at Funimation's against Vic. There are people who may be either neutral or are silently supporting him because they can't be too open about it. So the best thing that we can do to help them out is to show them our love and support for them doing the right thing. So keep that in mind. For those of you in the Cincinnati area, if you go to Cincinnati Comic Expo, when you say hi to Colleen, tell her that you appreciate her work, and tell her that and don't necessarily tell her, but show her that when you stand up and do the right thing, people will support you. You're not alone in this. Among some other interesting names that will be at Cincinnati Comic Expo, actress Marina Baccarin will be there, who is the voice of Black Canary in Justice League Unlimited cartoon. Josh Keaton, who is the voice of Green Lantern and Green Lantern the Animated Series, will be there. Will Wheaton, who is the voice of Aqualad in the Teen Titans cartoon, as well as Wesley Crusher from Star Trek Next Generation fame. Brett Spiner will be there. Data from the Star Trek world, and Nichelle Nichols, Lieutenant Uhura from Star Trek. So there's an actor, Alan Tudyk, who I think has voiced the Flash a few times on some DC comic cartoons as well. So guys, keep that in mind. When you guys go say hi to these people, show them your support. as we move on here. Let's see, as we move on. And guys, always remember that, since this will be like a premiere episode, you guys can always, as we're chatting, always ask follow-up questions and, ask me stuff, and we can have good conversations about the stuff as well. I am hoping that you guys find this stuff educational, informational, so I hope you guys will find this information helpful for your con planning. If you want to go to cons and see where some of your favorite voice actors are, then just come to this premiere and you'll find out. I will always have the information. Just as always, I'm here to promote, voice actors in general. Not Kick Vic voice actors, obviously, but those generally, I stand with Vic, and also voice actors and actresses who don't get noticed enough. I'm hoping that through my Voices series, if you guys get a chance to watch those, that you'll learn about some other cool voice actors as well that you might want to consider inviting to cons. So the next one I'm going to talk about is RamenCon 2019 in South Bend, Indiana, fighting Irish, Notre Dame country basically, at the Century Center, and Brian Massey and Brian Donovan will be there. Brian Donovan, who's of course the voice of Rock Lee in the Naruto series, and Brian Massey, who's currently the voice of Oolong in Dragon Ball Super. I believe he was Oolong in Dragon Ball Z Kai as well. He took over the role from Brad Jackson. So, yeah, for those of you in South Bend, if you head over to RamenCon, say hi to the Bryans for me. Show them your love and support. Show them you appreciate their work. So, moving on now. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this name completely right here, but for those of you in Milton Keynes, United Kingdom, at the Marshall Arena, SayaCon is going on for Dragon Ball fans. Representing Ocean Studios in Canada, Brian Drummond, the Ocean Studios voice of Vegeta, the voice of Vegeta in the Ocean Studios, and Peter Kalamis, who was one of the English voices of Goku from Ocean Studios. And also going to be there, Chuck Huber, the voice of Android 18 right now. And Ian Sinclair, who's currently the voice of Whis from Dragon Ball Super. So, you guys might want to go say hi to them, for those of you in Milton Keynes, United Kingdom. So, moving on then. By the way, that for those last two cons, they're all right now. All the cons that I'm talking about are from the 20th to the 22nd. We'll be pretty quickly here moving on to cons for just Saturday and Sunday, 21st and 22nd. And the first con I will talk about that's just on Saturday and Sunday is Cape Anime Con 2019 at Cape Girardeau, Missouri, at the AC Brace Arena. Elizabeth Maxwell, the voice of Caulifla I think it's Caulifla or Caulifla in Dragon Ball Super of Universe 6, will be there. Guys might want to go say hi to her and show her your love and support. Right now working at Funimation is probably not that fun, considering with everything that's going on. So it's important that we support, maybe those voice actors who try to stay neutral or try to stay out of the drama, or just going there to just do their jobs. jobs that they love that now may be at risk because of a small handful of people. You know, those who are not as involved in the whole controversy, need our love and support. They need to know that when you stand up and do the right thing, that people will support you. So just keep that in mind. So moving on then, let's see now. After Cape Girardeau, where do we go next on for the weekend of? Okay, yeah, that one I believe. Okay, so the next con I'm going to talk about, and I said I was going to talk about this part as well. Incredible Con 2019 in North Charleston, South Carolina, at the Charleston Area Convention Center. Now, this is actually the con that Stan Dolan talked about. This is where Jamie Marchi and Josh Grell are going to be. Okay. Again, conventions are for the fans. Go there to support those you want to support. Just don't engage with those you don't want to. There's no need to. Because even though Jamie Marchi and Josh Grell, a couple of Kick Vic voice actors, are going to be there, there's actually 3 other voice actors who are going to be there who I feel deserve your love and support that much more, and you should go hang out with them, including Johnny Young Bosch, the voice of Ichigo Kurosaki in Bleach, Vash of Stampede in Trigun, Kiba in Wolf's Rain, Genma Shiranai in the Naruto series. He was also the Black Ranger on the 3rd season of Power Rangers. Zero of Code Geass La Luca the Revolution. Also going to be there, Brittany Karbowski. Brittany Karbowski, the voice of Blackstar and Soul Eater. Voice of Wendy Marvel in Fairy Tail. Let me say this about Brittany too, because I know some of you may be a little upset at her because of the statement she made after the Dallas Morning News article came out back on August 3rd, in which she kind of came out with a supportive statement. Based on my observations and my research that I've done, in my opinion, I believe Brittany was coerced. She was coerced into making that statement. I believe she was also coerced in being involved in the Be There campaign. Based on the research I have, she had basically been neutral. She hadn't said anything in regards to this. She's just one of those who just trying to stay out of the drama. So, and that's why, for those of you who are fans, those of you who love and appreciate Brittany's work, I implore you to go and show her that love and support. To show her that when she stands up for what's right, she will be supported. She doesn't have to worry about being intimidated. Because as Vic is, for those of you who are Vic fans, what would Vic do? He said it on several occasions. Wants us to spread love and positivity. Brittany could use some of that love and positivity. And I implore you to show her that. Don't tell her that. Don't say it in any way that could be taken as a threat. We shouldn't be threatening these people because that's what they do. We're better than that. But just go and show Brittany your support, your love and support. As well as Alexis Tipton. You know, Alexis Tipton's another Funimation voice actress. She's been in a number of credits. You know, some of the shows she's been involved in include Negima, El Cazador de la Bruja, let's see, Baka and Tess. She's been around as well. So, you know, as I said, for those of you in Charles, you know, Stan Dolan put the information out there for you guys. Do with what you will. Just remember, ultimately, conventions, it's a comic convention with some anime programming. Incredible con, as with any and all cons. They're for you guys. They're for you guys to enjoy yourselves. Not get caught up in drama. Don't invite drama. Don't invite it into your heart. You can stay away from Jamie and Josh and go show your love for Johnny, Alexis, and Brittany. I'm sure that Johnny, Alexis, and Brittany would really appreciate your love and support. So with that being said, let's see, where else can we go? Where else shall we go? Let me see. Let's see. Oh yeah, actually, thing then. Okay, so last but not least, and I think this will be last one from what let me see. Oh, actually, no, that won't be the last one. Okay, so for those of you in Australia, I forgot about that. Okay, so I had to pause that for a moment. Anyways, for those of you in Brisbane, Australia, the Oz Comic Con Brisbane 2019 is happening at the Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre on Saturday and Sunday in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Aaron Dismuke and Caitlin Glass will be there. Aaron Dismuke, as everybody knows, is the English voice of Alphonse Eric in the first Full Metal Alchemist series. It's also Hibiki in Fairy Tail. Caitlin Glass is, of course, Winry Rockbell Full Metal Alchemist series. Evergreen in Fairy Tail. Haruhi Fujioka in Haruhi Fujioka in Ouran High School Host Club. Guys should go by and say hi to him and let them and show him your love and support. Anyways, I realize this video is getting a little long, so I'll try to hurry this along here. Try to speed things up a tad. And yes, we are finally coming to end, it looks like. Just checking, yeah. I think we're just about done here. Okay, so for those of you in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, head over to the Canadian Lakehead Exhibition Center. They've got ThunderCon 2019 going on there. And Kirby Morrow will be there, the voice of Cyclops from X-Men Evolution, and Moroku from Inuyasha. You guys can go over and say hi to him. I've already given enough basic information. I'm going to try to wrap this up now, as it's getting a little long again. If you like this content, okay, first off, check the links below. You can contact me directly. My Twitter handle will be down there. As you guys know, I'm also supporting a number of dub companies. You guys check those out. I'm also supporting GoFundMes. Keep in mind, folks, you never have to feel like you have to donate. If you are able to and it's on your heart to, please consider donating. If you've already donated in the past, please consider donating again. And if you can't donate, you can still help out by sharing the links. Also, if you like this content, please like, comment, and share. And subscribe. I really look forward to the conversations we have, and I hope to see you guys at the premiere tonight. If not, I hope that you guys will take the time to watch this anime convention preview. And always remember, too, guys, with if there are voice actors that you know of that don't get invited to cons, if your favorite voice actor is not getting invited to your local con, there is something you can do about it. You can email the con, contact them on Twitter, or find their Twitter page or their Facebook page, or contact them directly on their site, and just politely and respectfully communicate with them. Hey, I want to see this voice actor or that voice actor at your convention. Okay, that's how we can beat the monopoly. Okay? Anyways, I know this is running a little long, so I hope to see you guys later on, because it's a little over an hour away till I'm going to premiere this episode. And if I don't see you at the premiere, hopefully you will take the time to watch the preview this week before, especially if you're considering going to one of these cons I've talked about. I hope that will prove to be helpful. Anyways, I'm out of here. I will see you guys hopefully later. If not, then I will definitely see you tomorrow. Bye.